Good morning, everyone. So it is day 2 of our 4-night journey on Royal Caribbean's Jewel of the Seas, and I just woke up, so don't judge me for the bedhead and everything. But I told you guys yesterday that I was going to try to wake up early and get to the Windjammer Buffet before it got too busy, so that I can kind of show you guys what their breakfast looks like. So I am going to go do that. It actually just now opened, so I'm going to head up that way. Today is a sea day, so we have a lot of stuff going on the ship, but no ports today. I'm going to probably just give you guys a ship tour and try to get as much footage as I can before it gets busy, and take advantage of this early morning and get some steps in out on the jogging track and just show you guys around. So day 2 should be full of fun and excitement, and I'm looking forward to giving you guys a tour of everything and showing you the Windjammer Buffet for breakfast, and just seeing what the day puts ahead of us. You know, the fun thing about being on a cruise is, although there's a packed agenda, like if you scroll through the Royal Caribbean app for things to do, it's just like so many things. I will not do probably the majority of them, but if you're a busybody person who has to have something to keep you busy all the time, man, you can definitely stay busy on a Royal Caribbean ship. Well, any ship really, they always have lots of activities. So anyway, I'm about to head out and go to breakfast, and I will take you along. I'll see you in a bit. Hi, I'm Scott. Thank you for coming to my channel. This channel is dedicated to all things cruises and living life with gratitude. We're going to talk about cruise reviews, we're going to talk about the ships, we're going to talk about the overall experiences on these cruises, we're going to talk about traveling solo, traveling as a big guy, and all sorts of other things. My hope is that you are able to find some value in the content that I'm providing, and if so, I hope that you'll consider subscribing to my channel and liking the videos that I produce. So here's to our journey together, Grateful Living Cruises. Now let's get right into it. Okay, so we are going to the Windjammer. So the Windjammer is actually on deck 11. Good morning. We're on the deck 11. And on this ship, it's interesting because there's so much available seating outside. They have patio seating everywhere. There's patio seating out there. Everything is so charming. I love, it's kind of like old school charm. Like it's kind of different than what you see on most ships nowadays. I just really love how it looks. They have your Bloody Marys and morning mimosas. Have all your plates set up. All your fresh fruit. Have actually tons of fruit out in the morning. And then for breakfast, so they have 2 sides set up. So you have all your sausages, your bacons, eggs, their little biscuits on this side. And then if you go on the other side, this ship has 2 separate sections. So over here you have your French toast, your waffles, pancakes, and they even have for other cultures, they have fried rice and some Indian food, hard-boiled eggs, etc. If you are, we'll go over here to the other section. So there's like a left side, a right side, and a middle for the most part. So if we go to the other side,
There's nothing there.
we have the same thing. So they have, oddly enough, baked beans, more eggs, and then your same thing here. But on this side, you do have chicken sausage. So for people like me who do not eat pork, it's kind of a nice alternative. So one thing I actually like to do is they serve fresh fried eggs on Royal Caribbean that you can get without waiting in line. I like to actually get some fried rice, and then I put on the fried rice the fried eggs. So anyway, they also have oatmeal, grits, and then if you're a sweets lover, you are definitely not left out either. There's all kind of donuts and muffins and sweet treats. And they even have really cool little things. They have like peanut butter and jams, honey, set up for everyone. Good morning. All kind of breads and rolls, more muffins, and croissants. They have it all, man, I'm telling you. So, as you guys know, one of my favorite is the fried egg station. So you literally can get fried eggs any way you want them. You'll notice some are fried a little harder, some are more over easy. They even have the little hollandaise sauce for those people that want that. And then if you go to the very back, on the right hand side, they even have, for those of you bougie people, they have avocado toast. They have all your cream cheeses set up. So as you can see, they even have smoked salmon with cream cheese on them. And then coming on around the back side of that same section, they have just like your meats, your deli meats, your deli cheeses. They even have a smoked salmon so you can create your own. So actually, you know, I've been on many other ships and I always seem to find myself enjoying breakfast in the buffet with Royal. So not only can you get all of the things we just talked about, but they also have a make your own omelet station or pick an omelet up. So if you want to get one that's pre-made, you can get that done here. Or if you want to have one otherwise, you can do that as well. You can put all kind of toppings on it, whatever you want. And then on the left-hand side, they have a duplicate station of the avocado toast bar. Now, if you're looking for your freestyle Coke machines, they are back here on the left-hand side of the Windjammer Buffet in the back, right before you head to the patio on the back of the ship. So this is something that is really cool about Jewel of the Seas. The Windjammer Buffet has a back patio where you can come and sit. They even have your coffee, ice, and water stations. But the fun thing is that you can literally come to the very back of the ship and have breakfast, lunch, and dinner with a fantastic view of the wake from the ship. And this is definitely where I'm going to come have my breakfast. This is one of my favorite things about this ship, is that you can literally come out here and have breakfast. And I like breakfast out here because in the morning it's still kind of cool. It's not so hot, so you can actually sit and enjoy. As a big guy, I'm not trying to sweat while I eat, so the morning time is just perfect for me to be out here. And I love that this ship has that feature and everything. So I'm going to try to get a better shot of the omelet station because there was someone there who didn't really want to be in the video. So the omelet station is very popular, so I don't want to intrude on anyone, which is why I was trying to come here early in the morning instead of later on. But just to get you a view now of all the toppings that are available. So that's it, guys. That is pretty much a tour of the Windjammer Buffet for breakfast. All right, guys, so we have our breakfast here and have a perfect spot with the view of the wake. And I'm telling you, like, there's nothing better than this. I love it. I mean, you know, a lot of the Royal Caribbean ships, or ships in general, may have the buffet on the back side of the ship where you can see out, but it's a whole nother level when you can actually sit outside and hear the wake and feel the breeze and have your breakfast at the same time. So, man, got my Coke Zero. I wish they had Dr. Pepper Zero on the ship. That would be my only request, but yeah, so here we go. We have breakfast going. We have the wake behind us, and we're getting this day started the right way. So tell me, guys, do you like your eggs over easy? Well, do you like them fried? Do you like them over easy, over medium, or do you like your eggs not runny at all? I would be curious to know what you guys think. I am an over easy / over medium kind of guy. I like my eggs a little runny. At home for breakfast, I usually just have a couple eggs with the olive oil spray, the non-stick olive oil spray, and a little bit of Tony Chachere's on top. That sun is really bright, by the way, so I apologize if my eyes are not fully open, but this is the best view I could get of this. So anyway, yeah, I do a little bit of Tony Chachere's, a little over medium, over easy, and then I put it on top of some grits. That's what I have for breakfast a lot of the times if I'm not trying to lose weight. And then when I lose weight, I do just a protein shake in the morning. But yeah, tell me in the comments if you guys are a over easy, over medium, no runny, or maybe you don't even like fried eggs. Maybe you're a scrambled eggs person. I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys this view. It's fantastic. I'm going to eat my breakfast and get this sun out of my face, and I'll be back with you guys very soon. Oh my gosh, guys, I come back to my room, and the attendant, whose name is Audi, It's very nice. We have the sea ray here, and he put my fan up there. And then this is the view. Yeah, come on in.
All right, sir. Can I get the ice packet?
Yeah, go ahead. And here's the view of the ocean from the Oceanview windows. And this is Audi, y'all.
Hey, how you doing? Welcome, bro. Nice to meet you all.
I was telling him how funny it was that you put the shade. Thank you so much.
Something to remember.
Yes, for
All right,
sure.
that's
Thank you, Audi.
My pleasure.
So yeah, this is the view. It's so pretty, so nice. I know it's not a balcony, but there's something about that view that never gets old to me at all. So, and the lighting is great too. So when you turn around this way, you have the lighting of that. So anyway, fantastic cruise so far. The staff is fantastic as always. I feel it's a little more personable. And in fact, I was just walking to my room and one of the stateroom attendants was on the floor and I was like, oh my gosh, what's happening? But he was on the floor pretending he was a puppy dog for one of the passengers' children who was missing her puppies at home. And he was on the ground playing with her. I mean, that's just stuff that you don't always see. So Royal Caribbean, kudos to you and Jewel of the Seas. Hey guys, I'm here at the Broadway, West End to Broadway show here on the Royal Caribbean Jewel of the Seas in the Coral Theater. I don't know if they're going to allow me to do much recording, but I really love the way this theater looks. The colors, the seats are really comfortable for big guys, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So if they let me record, I'll show you. If not, I'll come back and tell you guys what I thought. Hello everyone. So I just came out of the theater from watching the show West End to Broadway, and I'm now seated at the main dining room. Wanted to give you a little bit of a recap about the show. It was actually a cute show. It was a Broadway musical, and it basically, for people who don't understand, it is a recap of a lot of different shows, and basically the songs from there, they sang them. They sang the shows live, so live vocalist and also a live symphony orchestra, or orchestra I should say. So it was all live, which was really nice. The singers actually were very good vocalists. The orchestra was amazing, and I really enjoyed the show. It was not the caliber of what you see on some of these mainstream Broadway shows that they have on the newer, bigger ships like Mamma Mia or Grease or whatever. However, it was a nice show, and for me, the standout was the actual theater itself. You guys know that I'm a big guy and I'm tall, so I'm 6'2" and a big guy, and when you tell me to go to a theater, I instantly have panic attacks. However, this theater, the Coral Theater here on Royal Caribbean's Jewel of the Seas, had fantastic seats. The seats were wide, they sat deep, the backs were tall, the armrests were tall. They fit me very comfortably. Excuse me. So I was very happy about that. I even texted my partner and was like, man, these seats are really comfortable. So the show was really good. I did have to leave just a few minutes early because the main dining room reserved a specific table for me that's kind of like off in the back, where it's not as many people and less awkwardness, I guess, for filming videos. And I didn't want to be late and miss that, since they were gracious enough to make sure they reserved that same table for me. But anyway, the last show they were doing, or the last sequence, was Queen. They had a bunch of the Queen songs, so I got to hear some of them before I left out. Anyway, for dinner tonight, I am having starters with a Caesar salad and some French onion soup. And then for the main course, I will be having beef tenderloin with mashed potatoes and asparagus. And for dinner, we are having warm apple cobbler with vanilla ice cream. The salad is already here. So Caesar salad, we're going to be diving into that for sure. Let me show you guys. So we're going to have our Caesar salad, and the soup should be coming soon. So I'll let you know how it is. All right, you guys. So the Caesar salad was a Caesar salad, but look what just arrived. This is the French onion soup. It looks so good. I'm definitely excited about this. It looks perfectly cooked. So we got to dive into this for sure. It's really hot though. I probably may not be able to get this on video. I'm just gonna take a little bit. Oh yeah, definitely get the French onion soup. Actually, I feel like I remember when we went with my mom on Voyager of the Seas some time ago, we really liked the French onion soup then too. So it's definitely good. I highly recommend the French onion soup on this. Well, any Royal Caribbean ship, but Jewel of the Seas for sure. Very good. All right, you guys. So the French onion the French onion soup was really good. I ate every bit of it. And now we have our main dish. So we have our beef tenderloin with asparagus and mashed potatoes. It looks good. I'm about to have a bite. Very good. Tender. The gravy's good. It has a charcoal barbecue taste. The asparagus is tender. I like it. Good job, Royal Caribbean, man. This is 2 nights in a row. You guys are doing it right. All right, main course is done, and it is time for my favorite meal of the day, dessert. So they gave me some vanilla ice cream and apple cobbler. And I am almost positive that this is going to be really good. So let's dive in and see what it tastes like. Got to get a little bit of ice cream on there too. That's good. It's got that cinnamony flavor. I don't even know if that's a word. Cinnamony. It has a very cinnamon type flavor. I don't know. Anyway, it's good. And the ice cream obviously pairs with it well always. So overall, Another fantastic meal here in the main dining room. Royal Caribbean, man, they are knocking it out of the park, in my opinion. I mean, of course, it's not as good as if you went to an expensive restaurant back home, but it's pretty daggum good compared to a lot of cruises I've been on, so I'm not complaining one bit. Anyway, here's this dessert. Tonight, I'm going to be, I think they're having that Crazy Quest game show, which is really fun. If you've never been, I think a lot of, or if not all, I don't know if it's all, but at least a lot of the ships have, Royal Caribbean ships have the Crazy Quest game show. It's a lot of fun. It's always like late at night because it's an adult show. It's interactive, very fun. I think I'm gonna go to that, and then I'll probably just crash out. Tomorrow morning, we will arrive in Puerto Plata, Dominican Republic, in the morning. So I'm gonna make sure I'm rested up because I want to be able to explore the port and show you guys around. Anyway, I'll probably come back before I go to bed if I don't show you at the game show, and I'll say goodnight before I go to bed. Anyway, cheers.